Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Hey everybody, Bird Gutter here, and we're here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And this week's movie, I honestly thought was going to be an Asylum movie, because it's Death Squad's the name of the movie first. So, least creative title ever
Yeah, like they
fucking
went
made.
out to a 5-year-old was like, "Hey, little boy, what would you name this stupid movie?" He was like, "Death Squad, good."
But with the cast and everything and the cover art, I really thought it was going to be Asylum. It's not, but it has Danny Glover,
Yeah, old ass Danny Glover,
Stephen Baldwin,
Stephen Baldwin, Sleepy,
Daryl Hannah, Michael Madsen,
Michael Lizardneck Madsen,
and Rutger fucking Hauer.
Rutger fucking lines all over my face, Howard.
So yes, basically, this is kind of hard to describe this movie.
Rutger drunk ass Howard.
It's really hard to describe this movie because the voiceover is given by Danny Glover with his shaky ass voice, and you can't understand a fucking word he said. He just because I heard something about 2047, something about WikiLeaks, something about the World Trade Center,
And then he said something weird like, "Hey, we gotta take out all the wikis, or then the rest of the wikis." I'm like, "Wiki?"
but I don't fucking know. But whatever,
Whatever.
shit's fucked up.
Yes, everything's
Everything's fucked up. So everything
Everything's fucked
there
up
was
for real,
there might have been a war. I don't know. I couldn't understand over
the
of Danny
hell was
fucking
that? It
Glover.
was more like Andrew Dice Clay than fucking Danny
Well,
Glover.
whatever. But everything's fucked up, like, everything's irradiated, so people can't live outside of certain zones and blah, blah, fucking blah.
Right.
So anyway, Stephen Baldwin is this badass soldier.
Oh, he was all top notch.
But anyway, he's sent out to do a mission by Danny Glover to find this crashed satellite and destroy this incriminating evidence or something. But whatever, the first shot you see of him, he's wounded, laying down, fucked up. And guess what? For the rest of the movie, that's basically the position he's in.
Pretty much laying down, sitting up at a fire, or laying down again, or getting his ass kicked.
In that first scene, he stapled guns, a big wound on his side closed.
Right.
And that's the most badass thing you're going to see him do this whole entire fucking movie.
That is about it. You can see him walk around, sit down, talk to Danny Glover.
Well, because after that, he basically he walks around for 5 minutes until he's in this old abandoned factory where he meets this chick that's painted maroon with a couple dots on
Even
her
her
face.
hair is smothered with the makeup, you know.
She can't talk or doesn't
right away.
talk.
She does. She says some things, and then she starts talking, and she's a badass.
But yeah,
she's the badass
because she
whoops ass.
whoops Daniel Baldwin. No,
Daniel Baldwin. Yeah, which she could.
She whoops Stephen Baldwin's ass.
And our Baldwin's.
Well, I'll go say Danny Glover at first, but then So, anyways, she comes down from the roof and whoops Stephen Baldwin's fucking ass.
Oh yeah,
the first of many people in this movie to whoop Stephen Baldwin's fucking ass.
Exactly.
So anyway, he was walking around for 5 minutes. He finds this huge pile of dead bodies. Blah blah fucking blah. Gets his ass whooped by the maroon chick.
He gets his ass kicked pretty much by everybody. The janitor kicked his ass.
And then he wakes up with the maroon chick sitting there, just basically watching him after beating his fucking ass. So now, for some reason, they're connected. So basically, he's now protecting her, whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's what I thought. You whooped my ass, now I must protect you.
Pretty much. And how the fuck am I going to protect you if you just whooped my ass? Is my question.
So whatever. So
I love how he approached her too, because he was walking there like wait, no, with his legs all over, and she just goes hi-ya, simple as shit, kick to the nuts, and he was like goo, and then she went hi. He was like oh, you know what I mean? She's like hi, super soldier my ass. Dude, he got his ass beat every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, Baldwin was just up against the wall like this, like, Michael Madsen's on a toilet getting head.
I'm about to introduce Michael Madsen here, okay?
Everybody's voice in this is horrible. Like, that's what you recognize right off the bat when you watch these movies. And
the sound is kind of crap anyway. The video quality's not too bad, but the sound quality's crap, but their voices are even worse.
Right, but that's what you focus on that. You focus on their voice. Like, that. You're like, oh fuck me. I remember Danny Glover, but like I don't know the shell of his former self here. You know.
I don't know this old man
Like,
that looks like a decrepit
exactly.
Bill Cosby,
Like,
standing there.
Exactly. Like it's not like the face. Like I mean, you still recognize him. You know, it's not all Mickey Rourke. Like where you're like, what the fuck is that? You know.
Somebody's wearing a Mickey Rourke mask.
No, you can't even tell it's his face or his voice anymore.
Well, whatever.
Just say, but anyway, but yeah, but like, you know what I mean? What was I saying?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Let's get back to it. It cuts to Rutger Hauer and Daryl Hannah. They work for like the army, the government, whatever. They're in full uniforms
Yeah,
and they're
Rutger
all
Hauer's got
poorly
poopy face.
saluting to each other.
Yeah.
Rutger Hauer, I don't even want to get into it. This whole movie has more wrinkles than every nutsack in the world combined into one massive giant nutsack.
You mean his face has
Everybody's face in this movie. Daryl
that's
Hannah,
right.
Michael Madsen, Stephen Baldwin, Rutger fucking Howard, Danny
Right.
Glover. This whole movie has more wrinkles
They're
than
all
the collective
wrinkles.
nutsack.
Yes. One big giant collective nutsack.
So yeah, whatever. We have a stupid scene with the
Rutger Hauer's like,
plastic mask that used to be Daryl Hannah and the wrinkled mess that is Rutger Hauer's face. We have a scene with them.
Oh, yeah.
And then it goes to Michael
Collagen's
Madsen.
fucking pumped face.
So Rutger Hauer is dancing to classical music for no fucking reason whatsoever. Calls Michael Madsen that's in a dingy bar bathroom getting fucking head.
Yeah.
He's talking to Rutger Hauer, finishes getting head.
No, excuse me. They're not talking.
They're grumbling
at each
They're
other.
grumbling at each other.
And then Rutger Hauer's like,
Well, because the problem with Michael Madsen in this movie is he doesn't go blah, blah, blah. He goes shab, 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 shab. He's like Steven fucking Seagal. You can't understand a fucking word he says.
and then Rutger Hauer's old and like, you know,
Yeah.
it's fucking horrible.
But anyway, let's get
watching this. I feel
I'm gonna
bad.
finish this part because this is the only interesting part of the fucking movie, right?
Oh.
So he finishes getting head, he kisses the fucking chick in her cummy fucking mouth, and then has his lackey fucking kill her with a shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he wipes his fucking his own cum out of his fucking mouth.
He's
or off
he's
of his
gross.
mouth.
Let's just put it that
Yeah.
way. But no, I just you know I like it because you know he didn't quite understand what he was saying to Beefcake to kill her. You know he just went over and say, you know what I mean? And the guy just turned around with a shotgun. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. A shotgun that won't make a big fucking mess, especially when you put it
And
right to
it
her.
wouldn't make you deaf as hell in a little ass bathroom.
Oh yeah,
Right.
bang! You'd be like, "Bleh." Blood would squirt out of your ears, you know, including her whole entire face would be on your face.
So whatever, now the army and fucking Michael Madsen and his gang of bad guys are now after Baldwin, blah blah fucking blah.
Yeah.
Stephen Baldwin in blackface, which
Yeah,
is supposed to be
he was
like
supposed to be
camouflage,
camo, of
but it was
course.
just him in
Not
fucking blackface.
Yeah, and he was sitting.
With a girl in maroon face
Right.
in front of a campfire.
But I just think it was funny that this was like his fourth or fifth time sitting down, listening to. Was he listening to old ass Danny Glover? In the whole movie, he was
Yeah.
listening to old ass Danny Glover
Over a fucking
through the mic.
earpiece or
Yeah, through the mic. He was like.
I was like, I can't understand you.
You're like,
What mission
what?
do you want me to do?
It all everybody sounded like fucking monsters from Dark Crystal. You know what I mean?
So whatever, we're skipping a whole bunch of shit. Daryl Hannah almost gets raped. Stephen Baldwin saves
Almost.
her.
Beefcake was trying to get on her, you know?
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
You know, the Beefcake henchman. And she was like, no! He's like, look, I'm the only guy who wants to fuck you anymore. Oh, that's tight, I'm sorry.
So blah blah fucking blah. Moving on to Michael Madsen whooping Stephen Baldwin's ass with a pipe. Like whoops his fucking ass, throws him against the wall, fucking injects some shit in his neck to knock him out, and then steals satellite components and anti-radiation medication
Wait a
and
minute,
blah blah fucking blah.
didn't he have him tied up? Like his hands up, he was tied up?
That was later on because he
Yeah,
is.
but I thought but like at that point in time, I think everybody would be expecting, you know, that music would come on, you know.
Yeah. Stuck in the middle with you.
Jokers to the right. He's like cutting fucking Stephen Baldwin's
I
face
fucking
off.
wish this would have happened in
That
the
would've
movie,
been
but
great,
no.
dumping gasoline
He
on him.
dips and goes to give the stuff to Rutger Hauer that he stole from him.
Basically. And I love in the one scene of Rutger Hauer standing there, it looks like somebody's got their fucking arm up into his thing holding him up because he's just like... like, oh god. He's had way
So
too
whatever,
much to
they
drink.
took Stephen Baldwin prisoner and they had him tied up and they were torturing the maroon girl with like electricity. Blah blah fucking blah. She gets out, whoops some fucking
Yes, she
ass.
does. Yes, she does.
Rutger Hauer kills Michael Madsen.
Yeah, in an Orson Welles kind of way, you know. Whoa, the French. It's made by Paul.
So yeah, the maroon chick saves Stephen Baldwin again.
Again, everybody has to save Stephen Baldwin. He's this big, giant, badass Rambo-like character.
And then maroon chick mind kills Rutger Hauer because she's hopping around because Stephen Baldwin's seeing her, but she's in there and she took a gun from Rutger Hauer's hand, but it turned into his heart. And Stephen Baldwin's talking to her outside in a completely different room, whatever.
You have blood seeping out of your ear.
Him and Daryl Hannah get into a van, and they start to leave. Michael Madsen, I guess, is not dead because he comes out, shoots Daryl Hannah a couple times. She gets in the fucking van. He shoots her a couple more times.
Yeah.
The fucking maroon chick comes down and stabs the fuck out of Michael Madsen. Stephen Baldwin kicks Daryl Hannah's corpse out of the front seat of the van.
He just shoved her out. Well, first it looked like he was all concerned because he was like, "Are you okay?" And then he was like, "Fuck off."
And then he drives off. And then he has a voiceover at the end talking about, was the maroon girl real? Was she part of my imagination? Was she this? Was she that? Blah, blah, fucking blah.
Yeah, should I go back to Jesus movies and shit like that? Being all crazy like Kirk Cameron? Or should I try to get my career back because I'm a fucking dumbass?
So credits. And then part way through the credits, there's a scene of the maroon chick picking up the bloody knife. So she's real, I guess. I don't fucking care.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of those movies you were just like, fuck off.
It makes up for our Godzilla review being like almost half an hour long, so this one's going to be like 15 minutes.
Like if you like scenes that are just stationary and and never change,
people sitting in front of a fucking campfire and walking, with a flashlight.
Older guy, who used to be really cool. He's still cool, but
Rutger Hauer, you mean?
Danny Glover.
Oh,
but he's sitting there all like gurgling over a fucking thing. Pretending to write in a notebook for about 2 hours, Yeah, I'm too old for this shit. Yes, you are, Danny. Way too old for this shit.
This shit meaning life?
I know. It's like Asylum and all these things, man. They're like the graveyards.
But this wasn't Asylum. This was not Asylum.
I don't care, but I'm just saying, like, these movies, they are all collected into a graveyard, and they throw
they're a nursing home for
nursing home graveyard.
Dementia ward of movies we like.
For actors we used to like. I mean, we still like, but they're gone. This is where they are.
Yeah, this is
Asylum has their own building, and Phase 4 is probably somewhere around there too, that they just keep older actors.
Alright, we're doing another movie. Bring out Lorenzo Lamas.
Yeah, Danny Glover. Bring him up. He's in room 44. Yeah, we need Carl Weathers. Yeah, we need Eddie Deason. Eddie Deason's here.
Dude, Eddie Deason hasn't been in a movie forever.
I know.
They need to put Eddie Deason in Asylum movies. Asylum. If you happen to ever see this video, put Eddie Deason in one of your movies. Put him in Sharknado 4.
Put him in a fucking action film because I'm telling you, he could pull it off. I'm telling Vin Diesel. He's going to change his fucking name, dude. He's going to be Vin Diesel and he's going to kick fucking ass.
And then he can shoot a dude 13 times and be like, that was a baker's Deason.
Fucking A, man. There you go. There's his catchline.
Yeah.
We just found a way to bring Eddie Deason back in limelight. I'm sure he needs the fucking loot.
Get in contact with us, Eddie. We'll hook you up.
We'll fucking hook you up. We'll write a script and everything. Fuck Asylum. We'll start our own goddamn production company, and our lead actor will be
Eddie fucking Deason. And on that note, that was Death Squad.
Yeah.
That's Bird. I'm Gunner. This has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. Since we have company,
confusing, isn't it? Because after a while, you get to you're like, it's Netflix.
So, do you notice how, since we have company downstairs, we're not screaming as loud as we normally do?
I know we have people down there, but they're our friends, and they know how retarded we are, so they probably didn't think nothing of it.
So anyway, yeah, we'll see you next week. God, what's with the fucking face, man? Yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about Danny Glover or Stephen Baldwin either, but fuck, dude, my face don't look like that. Thank God my face don't look like that. I'd kill myself if my face
An old ass fucking Michael Madsen with his fucking lizard neck thing that he's got. Like he looks like a lizard. Like one of them big ass fucking Komodo dragons with his neck.
Alright. You ready?